Hey guys, Coach Nick and Coach Trina with Friction CrossFit, and we're here for today's rundown of the workout. Up first, your warm-up, 20-15-10 rep scheme. You are going to do PVC pass-throughs followed by PVC overhead squats. So grab a PVC pipe, hand over broomstick, wide grip, and you're just going to go back and forth over the head. Each one back and forth is one rep, hit all 20 there. After that, you're going to go to an overhead squat, so push that broomstick or PVC pipe up, armpits face forward, and then everything else on your squat mechanics stay the same. Hips reach back and downward, chest stays up the whole time. Make sure we're getting that full depth there. After that, guys, you have a minute per side. We're gonna do a couch stretch, a seated split, and then an overhead stretch. So for that couch stretch, you can take a box, a chair, or do this against the wall. But you just want to prop that leg up on the back, either on the wall or on that chair. That same leg, you'll have the knee on the ground, other legs forward in that lunge, and you're just pushing your hips forward, stretching that quad out. After you've done both sides, then you have a seated split. So you'll take a seat on the ground. You want a wide stance with your feet, and then you're going to lean down to one side, hold that position for 1 minute. After you do that, you'll head on over to the other side and hit there a minute there as well. And then last one, guys, an overhead stretch. Just use a door frame for this one. So if you step into the door frame or in the doorway, your arm is up on the frame and you're just stretching that out. Lean past the door so that you can really pull that shoulder back and stretch that out. After that, guys, your strength today is you have 4 rounds. You're going to do 3 per side in a Turkish get-up, 5 per side on an overhead dumbbell squat, and then you have 10 per side on a dumbbell shrug. Climb in weight if possible. So a few ways you can do this. You can either do 3 per side, or you can do all on one arm and then all on the other arm, and that'll be one set for you. So Trina's going to demo this Turkish get-up. You'll start on the ground with that weight. Oh, okay. Without a weight, that's okay. So her arm up, it will be the one that you have the weight in. Turkish get-ups, you might need different weights throughout these depending on the movement. Your Turkish get-up will be your lightest movement. But you can see she's got the arm up that would have the weight in hand, and you're going to have that same knee up. So what she's going to do is she's going to press with her hand on the ground, come up to a seated position. Then she's going to push her hips off the ground, bring that leg, straight leg through into a lunge. Once she's in a lunge, then she can go ahead and just stand it up. Whole time she's looking at that, and then she's going to reverse that. So she'll lunge back with that leg. Go ahead, touch the ground, leg shoots through, so she can go to that seated position, and then she's just going to lie back down. So that's 1 rep. You'll do 3 on both sides. After that, guys, you have an overhead squat. So you'll grab your dumbbell, go to a locked out position. This is meant to be done one side at a time, so you will only use 1 dumbbell or kettlebell. But once you've locked out, again, think external rotation, so armpit forward, lock that shoulder in, and then all your other squat mechanics stay the same. You can use your other arm for some counterbalance, so out in front of you, you might need a little out to the side. You're going to feel a little rotation. You are loading up one side. That's to be expected on this. And then finally, guys, you have 10 per side on a dumbbell shrug. So you're just going to let that arm hang, and you're just going to pull that shoulder up to the side as high as you can, and then bring it back down to relaxed position. That is it for your strength. And then finally, guys, today's metcon. This is a 30-20-10 rep scheme. You have back squats at 95-65, or sorry, 135-95, followed by jump squats. So you will hit all 30 back squats, then all 30 jump squats, 20, 20, 10, and 10. Your quads are going to blow up on this. Expect that. Aim for large sets, but be ready to rest. My suggestions would be to try to, because you have the weight on your back, try to get all those in, and then break your jump squats either up into 10s or by halves, just because those quads are going to start to burn a lot. Good goal though is to try to go unbroken though, so a little bit of rest in between. You will be taking this from the floor, so you do need to clean and press it over the shoulders. Scaling options is 95-65, otherwise you have 45-35, and then that's it for your metcon. And then finally, guys, today's let's go over those movements. So for that back squat, you're going to take that barbell, you're going to put it on your back. So she's going to clean it, press it over, rack it, and then from there it's just a normal back squat. So feet shoulder width, reach backwards and down with the hips, chest stays up, hit full depth, and lock out at the top. After that, you're going to set that barbell down and then jump squats. So again, squat mechanics stay the same, but now you are exploding off that ground just enough that I could slide a piece of paper under your heels. So she's going to squat down to full depth, explode upward, leave the ground for a little bit there. That's it for your metcon, guys. Rent, you have 2 minutes per side. You're going to do a quad rollout. You can do this with a roller itself, just lay on it. Otherwise, take your barbell and you're just going to roll it back and forth across your quad, just kind of hitting different areas there. Make sure to spend a couple minutes on both legs. Otherwise, you could take like a kettlebell, flip it upside down, use the handle back and forth on your quad. That's it for the day, guys. Go get after this one. We'll see you tomorrow.